Mm-hmm. Yeah, before I turn in, I was just wondering, you ever said to yourself, like the ones that know about this new Earth coming stuff, that know that, like some people know, they know what's happening. They know about all these sinkholes that's happening right now in the world, and earthquakes and volcanoes that's going back to back to back. That the old world is breaking apart from the new world. Well, basically, the new world is breaking apart from the old world. And I was just wondering, like some of the ones that stalk us down real hard, do they really think in their mind that they keeping an eye on us? So when this shift really like comes to its end, that they're gonna go with us? Do they think that? Like, I think they think if they stay close by us. That's why you got some that's trying to like you got certain family, certain people that's trying to hold people close to them. Because even though some act like they don't know what's happening, some do. Some stuff do. They all of them, and you know, some of them is in the knowing too. They just pick the other side instead, though. You know? So I think they think by staying close by us and watching us 24/7 and stuff like that is going to have them going with us when the shift is completed. I think they think that. And that's why they stay so close to us. I really do. I was like, I was just laying here thinking that because I was watching this older woman that be on here. And I told people, don't worry about her color, don't worry about her age, don't worry about none of that. See, it is some people here that I could tell that they gotta finish learning hands-on through experience and lessons. That's worried about certain things. That is, ooh, they really be going into. But it's okay. I'm not here to be critically judging people. I just don't like people playing with me. I told people I ain't no violent, crazy, running around off the chain, rah person. No, that's you. You ever see me doing that? That's people over bothering me. Because I could even take a little bit of bothering, but when people get to overdoing it, yeah, it made me go off. It made me go off. I'm not even gonna lie. What's that? This shit. It would make me go off. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes, not all the time. So, you know, people come around doing it all the time. I ain't stupid. I know when they doing it too. I do. So don't ever think I'm dumb. People come around right when I'm doing the going off with their phone like this. They'll be turned to the phone to the side with their phone like this or something, acting like they talking on the phone. They think I don't know how that go to with that. Or they'll have some other people come pull up and record or something. But they always recording. If they're not recording, they recording with their remote viewing eyes and computer bot mouth talking with it. You know, I don't care they get mad because they don't care when we get mad. It's about energy. It's about them coming to always figure out how to pluck up your energy. And they'll try to keep doing it even if they're not around. It's something that do stuff that could leave lifelong effects, like even after they're not around you anymore, type of stuff. But it's up to you to push past it, even if it is leaving a lifelong effect behind. Because if they obviously they don't know all the way about life, if they think it's gonna last for eternity, they're nonsense, honestly. So that was just something I wanted to touch on before I went to, you know, I don't know. I say I'm going to sleep sometimes, and sometimes I sit there and be watching something, and then something else come on, and I watch it until next thing you know, it's watching me sleeping. So I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm about to just get in a mode that I ain't gonna be on here all night. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna be in another kind of mode. hmm But yeah. That's what I came in here to really say. Like, do they think they going with people or something? Like, some is watching so closely. They watching 24/7. I be saying 24/8 because I think another day got added. Days go too fast. Yeah, days go too fast. Another day got added, but time went faster. Time is going faster. Time is going so fast that I swear a week almost feel like a day sometimes to me. I don't know about to other people, but to me, it'd be a week coming, and then the next thing you know, I'd be like, wait a minute, where that whole week go that fast? It'd be seeming like a day went by, a week. hmm So that's why I be telling people, why don't people just figure out something else to do? Like, you don't gotta get perfect, but at least try to get a little better or something. And figure out something. Like, I always say that it's unbelievable. Some of the people that bother me, and I mean everywhere I went to so far in life, they be having way better stuff than I got, but they still be on me. It ain't just me, so don't think I'm like acting like I'm all that. No, it ain't just me. They still be on me. I be looking around. I be seeing people coming at me with all kind of stuff. I be like, what? They ain't not. Oh, they inside that. Like not like like I'm just gotta have oh I'm jealous or nothing like that. No, I just be like, wow, I can't believe this. They inside that nice thing. they inside that nice thing. And they bought, who was behind me? Who was with? And they bothered me. They coming after me. They want me. So, yeah, I heard somebody come outside here. I don't know who it was. I'm not deaf though. And I was like, is they talking to me? But bear come over here. You bitch, you big head itch, bro. Going off. I was like, well, see, since I always want to entertain and have to keep throwing a stick at every dog that bark, put the pushing it in the go in their mouth, and then you can shut their mouth up. But I'm just wondering, who is that for me? No, what you should have did was waited till I came out to do it. If that's the case. Something like this, nah, as many as people come around over here where I'm at, doing this type of yelling stuff, all kind of stuff. I ain't gonna say what kind of stuff out what they be doing, because then people say, you like you dry snitching or something. Right back to snitches, always want people snitches, but okay. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. You're not gonna go with us, okay? You can watch us 24/7, 24/8, 24/10. How many other days they want to add? The slick ones that's playing with second hands on the clock and what they're playing with. We're playing with all kinds of stuff. So people know what I'm talking about. Something dumb. What y'all got doomsday clock? It exists. If they think it's dumb. I've been telling people that lately. You know y'all wasting time while they got their doomsday clock ticking down. It's ticking down too. It's real close down. Why you think they panicking? What you think they panicking for? It's their doomsday clock. They got is ticking down. Ticking down. Oh, and while they sitting there watching, looking through the looking glass. Yeah, the looking glass. They got a looking glass. A number what I told y'all is called Lucifer Telescope. Did some of y'all go look that up? Huh? Because I'm one of them kind of people. I don't be trying to act like I know everything, because I know I don't. I wouldn't even want to play with the Most High like that. Disrespect the Most High like that. Somehow I know everything. That's why people like to be around me do that. I'll be like, woo, I don't know if I should be around you. Let me back up something. Let me move over and inch over something. I don't know what's going on. We won't. Only way we'll know everything and not do me everything is when it happens, when the shift happens, and when and even then, I'm not even sure if most I will want us to know everything then, even when the shift happens, because there is a shift coming. Okay, it's happening right now. People can say, when is this new world coming? When is this new world coming? It's happening now. I don't know how many times I tell you what you think all the sinkholes is about and stuff that's happening all around the world. Big old sinkholes going down 300 feet deep or more. What do people think that's about? I don't think that's a part of the new world that me and others keep talking about. Don't think that's what the part is of that. I be telling people, they should know. It's people that know me very well, and they don't know me well enough, but they know me very well though. And they should know the way how I changed in life from the way I used to be. And some of them know because they kept saying, "Try to know what's going on. You change. You change. You." I told them, "No, I ain't changed. I'm changing." You mean I'm changing? I ain't changed all the way. You'll know when I changed all the way. Then maybe they'll know because, like I said, no matter how close, and I mean real close, some of them try to stick to us. That don't mean they're gonna be going with us. Yeah, son, keeps doing stuff. That's how I know it's happening. Keeps doing stuff. You'll feel it too. The ones who know what's going on with this shift. Your body's gonna be doing all kind of stuff. Just stuff. The heart gonna be pulsating a whole different way. Like this woman I was listening to say, I said, yup, she's one. The heart gonna be pulsating a different way here and there sometimes. Your skin gonna do stuff. That's just something getting you ready for the new world, you know. And I keep telling the ones that's trying to kill me, stop, because I don't want my angels to kill y'all, okay? Or do nothing, because people be swearing I'm killing people too. And I'm like, no. If you got killed with somebody and you know got killed because y'all was trying to kill me and you thinking it's me, no, one more time, tell you it's angels, okay? It's purely something that's angels and things of the sort. Okay, there's all kind of things. There's angels. There's things. Okay, and they guard some of us, and I mean heavy too. Some of us don't even need to go get other people. Sometimes they just show up, and when you see people show up, sometimes they just in the form of a body, of a human, a regular body. Because some people think that we should not be, that we ain't humankind. And I heard some people saying, they're trying to change us to humankind. I'm like, they're trying to change us to human? What are you talking? Nah, what's happening is we shifting. So hold on. Now, what they is trying to do is mess with that shift that's happening. So, yeah, they trying to clone people and all kind of stuff like that. NPCs and all kind of stuff like that. I look up NPCs. Let's see what's going on. There's a lot of stuff to know about this mysterious stuff that goes on in this world. It's so mysterious that you would think you in a freaking sci-fi movie every day of the week if you really get mysterious with it. The mysterious that it is. That's why I be telling people what you want, huh? Cause I don't feel like playing. Like if you come in and do the knowledge build and you're really serious about it. And you're playing all around, we could do that. But don't act like you know everything and all that, because I ain't want to get with it. Like, stuff like that, no, none of us know everything. None of us. That's why I don't know why some YouTube people going back and forth with each other, back and forth. That's why I try to come, even if I try to, like, come to somebody to explain something to them, not trying to make them believe it, force it on them, or nothing. I still try to come in a respectable way. Whether if I go in your comment on IG, YouTube, anywhere, I ain't coming with that vibe. If I'm coming with that vibe, let me know. Anybody that said I came to them in their comments and said something, let me know. And maybe I can explain why I did. Everybody make mistakes. Okay? So these people act like they don't. That they don't ever make a mistake. Don't ever say nothing wrong, spell nothing wrong, nothing. Because a lot of times I didn't. I might spell some words wrong or phrase something wrong here and there. But sometimes, come on, stop playing. That be the computer doing that, especially with my phone. They got my phone hacked up. And no, it don't make a difference. People be like, but just buy another phone. You know how many phones I bought? Trying to do that, trying to dodge from being hacked. And the new phone I buy, just get hacked too. You gotta remember who made these phones when you thinking you going to get a new phone to dodge from being hacked. Whose phones are they? Like, where these phones come from? You already know. So it does not matter. Okay? It don't. And then they'll even send people around to hack it some more. After it's already hacked. Before you even touch it and open it up. And send more people to hack it some more. Okay? How about that? Well, people keep telling me, well, you dumb. And don't be coming around and get me busted if your phone hacked. You're like, what do you mean? Don't be coming. Your phone was hacked when you picked it up, when you took it out the damn box before you even. What you mean? You know where these phones come from? I know they even laughing. The ones that know that created these phones. They laughing up a storm. They like, who is she? She. We gonna try to get her too, but because they told me one day. That's how I know. They said, and you. Now there was some goons, some people that hate me and my family, whoever, certain ones. But anyway, they said, "Oh, you and you, yeah, we gonna save you for last." I said, "Oh, really? Thank you. Is you sure it's y'all that's saving me, or is it the Most High I believe in? Is it who's saving me for last?" Anyway, like I said, they better hope something saved them for last. They better hope something saved them, period, from what's coming. And see, I ain't talking about throwing threats, because they might throw threats here and there sometimes. And I don't always follow through on them, so I don't know why people getting their panties in the boxes in a bunch. It just be to show them how they be looking and how they be sounding. Sometimes I like to reflect people. People don't notice they yet. I be like, let me show you how you look and how you sound, alright? And then let me see how you react to the action that you giving me. Okay? So, we gonna kill you, riding all around me. I come out texting all around me, calling all around me. And this is everywhere I live, so it's nothing new to me, you know. It's everywhere I live. There's people that'll go off as soon as they see me come out. So, shoot, they ain't even gotta see me come out these days. I be inside and just look out the window and they right there looking like, yup, we still here. When you coming out? You ain't scared, is you? No. I just ain't feel like coming out today. Or maybe sometimes 2 days or 3 days. Maybe sometimes a week. Maybe a month. Maybe 2 months, 3 months. Ask some people. If anybody knows, some people know me and I was over somewhere else, they'll say, oh yeah, don't think she bluffing. Sometimes she won't come out for a long time. You'll be staked out and you'll be wondering if she got a portal she walking in and out inside. Heck yeah, I do. You know what my portals is? In these phones, that's one of my portals. The Scribe, the Black Mirror, that's how I hear other people talking about this. I'm like, well, at least they know some stuff, like I do. Oh, the books I read sometimes. Certain stuff, yeah, that's my portal. I got portals in here, you're right. I do be scared of the portals when I don't come out. But I'm just doing some things I know I'm supposed to do. Maybe washing some clothes. Since I want to know my life so bad and what I'm doing inside, outside. They know anyway. They watch you 24/7. I mean, 8. Because I think they're adding stuff. Adding and subtracting and making it add. But yeah, I be doing stuff. I think I just be sitting in here like this all day. I don't know. Like I said, no use of following us and keep going with it. You're just messing up your own shifting thing. Whether you're going to shift and stay to the evil side or shift to the good side. You're just messing it up. That's all you're doing. But I keep following us all around and doing stuff. They be doing things. They do. Oh, and saying things too. I'll be like, what you saying now? Who is this? What? I'm a bum. Oh, maybe you'll get people. And they be talking on here for me too. They say, oh, who's a bum? Her? No, she just took it down some notches. She's definitely not a bum. You might see her outside doing weird stuff sometimes. And I don't call them people bums. They say, oh, what you sitting over there talking to bums for? And I'm like, who's bums? They're not bums. They're misfortunate. But most likely from society and other people that like duck people that call people bums was what made them bums. And on purpose. You know? Some people did make themselves misfortunate, themselves by making wrong turns and moves. And some people got turned misfortunate. Not bums, they're misfortunate. From stalker program. A lot of people that you see outside these days, it's got to do with stalker program. Okay? You're seeing large tent encampments in certain places. And yeah, they are really encampments. Those those people that got misfortunately thrown into those places are really, it's encampments before the encampment, you know. They just close. So I'm hoping people don't notice. What's, I thought a fourth stimulus check was coming out. Where is it? I don't have it. I don't have one. Did anybody else get some? You know, I don't really care about the money. I just need it though, cause that's what they made us do. They made us need this stuff. I don't really need it, cause I could go get off grid with the other ones and be off grid, but no, not yet. Not yet. So when the shift comes, we won't have to be worried about being off grid and none of that stuff. None of that stuff. All the old ways from the old world, that's gonna be perishing off to the side. You know, I don't have to worry about that stuff. You know, it's just our minds are so indoctrinated from, you know, growing up through this stuff. We think we do. Some of us still think we do. And we know we don't. But when you condition for over decades of time, and how we know how much time we really went through? This is what I be explaining to people. When timelines and calendars and things of a sort got played with, how we know today's today? And how we know how many days really passed? And how many days didn't? Like, all this stuff really matters, why people think it don't. Matter matters, don't it? But people that know what I'm talking about when I say matters, then they know what I mean. When I say matter matters. But we say it don't. When we say we don't matter, or it don't matter, certain people say they don't even matter themselves. But I'm just saying, when we say, oh, it don't matter, it don't matter, is it? No, not yet. Soon it won't. But as of now, while we still going through the shift, everything does. Even if it seems like it doesn't. Everything. We just conditioned to say these things. Just like spellbinding words. When you conditioned to something, you really be conditioned. And it's no lie. Program. Been programmed since birth. So it's time, when you try breaking away from the matrix and you still saying certain words, and still doing certain things, and still walking and talking to walk, all that type of stuff, that's why. Because we ain't done yet. It's still happening. That's why when people say, well, when is all this stuff supposed to happen? I don't see it happening. You keep saying this stuff's supposed to happen. Yes, it is. You don't see it happening because you're conditioned to program. And so your eyes are still blind, and your ears and your mouth and words and unseen. You know, you hear people saying, I have seen and unseen eyes. Yeah, I'm one. Not to brag, but I'm one. A lot of people don't. Some people just have seen eyes. Some people just have unseen eyes. And some people have both. Yeah, eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Seen and unseen. Smelling and not smelling. Saying words and not saying them. All that stuff. You're thinking I'm trying to be funny, but it really means something, what I be saying. To people that don't catch it. Because they still playing with life. You know what I mean? They still playing with life. So they ain't gonna catch it. They thinking, what you saying? You don't mean the sense. Of course I won't. To the ones with unseen eyes and unseen ears, unseen nose smelling, mouth, unseen mouth, to all that. Not gonna understand it. I always think, what she told her? Why she talk so much and why she talk to herself? I'm gonna keep telling y'all one more time. For all the times of the one more times. I know I'm gonna be saying it one more time. Or so many more times. That I ain't ever talking to myself. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? As long as you is on the list, how many different ways I can say it? As long as you're on the list, which I guess is some kind of government watch list or something, and I'm sure it is. Or you know, it's some other stuff that's knowing what certain ones are and where they're from and where they're going back to and stuff like that. That's why they really watch you so hard. They send the other ones to do it because some of them don't know. They don't know who you are. They don't know where you came from. They don't know where you going. And I ain't talking about just coming from no projects either, or nice places I live too. I ain't only live in the projects. I must remind people that I just lived in the projects a lot, but I ain't only live there. Okay, and I know about stuff. I know about all kind of stuff. You know, not everything, just all kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. The stuff I could say on here that'll blow people's mind, but I be telling people I know how far to go. You gotta know how far to go with everything. It gotta be a balance. Like you could say so much on here, and not only will they shut your channel down, but they'll come for you and everybody attached to you. And you'll be really sitting there wondering, people even dying. What's going on? Yeah, it's not that. You gotta watch how far your mouth go. And people like that mean you scared. No, that means just be cautious because you don't want to miss it. While you not scared, you don't want to miss it and get some other people hurt. It's meanwhile while you might not can't get touched, and I'm not saying it. Like don't take that literally when I say that, because we can get touched, but that don't mean you gonna die. You know, just your flesh will go. That's all. Just your flesh. But you know, it's people that you can put at jeopardy, and you'll be feeling like upset about it inside. Like, what's that? Because of me? You know, because I missed him, probably went too far. They couldn't get me, so they got done. You know what I mean? That's why I be telling people now, you know, stop talking on the toilet. Seriously, because they take somebody you love so dearly, you be sitting there like, yo, what the fuck is that? But ooh, so I'm sure I always gonna try not to curse me. Yo, is that person right? I don't know about this cursing stuff. Like I be saying, what's cursing? Like even speaking this in editorial books, what's really cursing? Okay, because number words was always different all through times. And before words, it was symbols. And before symbols, it was something else. So now, what's really cursing? It's really cursing. But I still don't. It's an energy that comes with that stuff. That is just some fake spellbinding words that was put together to play with. It still has an energy to it. So that's why I said lately, I said, yeah, I think I'm going to try to stop all that cursing. And when I go outside, I think I'm going to try to stop even cursing stalkers out and stuff. Even when I see them go, because they like to try to irritate you because they know, if they know it irritates you, you best to believe they're going to do it every time. It's not a game. So as soon as they see me, they go, they look, and they go, looking all around, so they can see if the other stalkers is coming and they texting and call. I wonder why they can't just talk to themselves. Like why they gotta add a bunch of other people. That's what's gonna mess them up to where they ain't gonna keep getting all this stalker stuff. Because the stalker leaders after a while gonna say, it's too many. It's too many that have to keep trying to satisfy. We're gonna have to shut them down and do something else. You gonna think I don't know? Even stalker leaders sitting there like, well, how about she right? We was thinking that. It's starting to be too many. We always go too far and it go too far. When we create up all this stuff for the do. How was she right? It is starting to be too many to try to satisfy. How many cars and trucks and houses and things and things we're gonna have to keep trying to coming up with for to get them to helping us to do this. Right, y'all? You know I know. But anyway, I'm about to take it on in and down. I'm already in, but I'm still going to take it in and down. No, I say that because sometimes I feel like I'm outside. No matter where I live at. I ain't being subliminal for just where I live. Honestly, no matter where I live at these days, weird is that I try all different kinds of places. I left here sometimes, went on planes, went on buses, went on trains, went on cars. Not that many boats lately. I'm gonna get on one of them nice boats though. Coming up soon. I guess the stalker's gonna either be on the boat or in the back of the boat, on the side of the boat. They're gonna be around the boat too. Somewhere in the boat. And be on the water like this. You still ain't going with us. You can follow your own. And follow too close when it goes down, you're gonna be wading in the water. Wading in the water, following us, love when we wading in the water. I know some people can't stand me so much. They be wishing my head would just explode on here, don't you? Don't you? The ones that can't stand me anyway. I should say hate. You got the ones that definitely love to use that word as much as possible. Only they knew the kind of energy that come with the word hate. And they be tearing them up, drinking their own poison. And they say the word hate. It's like hideous, son. They don't know, do they? They start winking. They said that's some evil stuff too. That winking stuff. Demons like to wink. I learned all this kind of stuff just by reading the Bible. Like, people be like, don't read that book. That book is dead. I be like, that's not the only book I read either, though. I read many books. Many esoteric books. The Bible's an esoteric book, so whether they played with it or not, okay, they did. We know that. We know that. I don't be coming to argue with nobody and make them believe in the Bible, okay? As even the Most High said, don't do that. The Most High said it's about free will. Don't do that. Try to make nobody believe what you believe. You just tell them about it. They can take heed to it. They don't. Well, let them go in. They're going to believe what they want to believe. It's all about free will. Keep telling people that. Whether you want to believe in Egyptian stuff, the Bible, whatever it is, all different things to believe. Okay? It's about free will, though. So you don't supposed to be pressing nobody for what to believe. That's supposed to come naturally out their heart and out their mind and out their soul and spirit and stuff. You know? When you're pressing somebody to believe something, you know, that's something different going on here. I don't be trying to do that, so I go in anybody comment to say something. I don't think I'm coming in here to press you or to debate back and forth for a week or a month or years, and now I'm holding a grudge and, oh, I just hate that person. You know, if they said something extra slick or whatever, yeah, I probably have my little issues like, you know, why is that person such a sarcastic mouth with sarcastic fingers and typing and all kind of stuff? Like, you know, then after a while, I'll be like, okay, well, I must move on. Because if I stay stuck there, learn about that and think about that constantly, now they got me. Now they got me. And if we going back and forth constantly, we got each other. We plugging each other energy up like a duck. Like a pluck a duck. But some funny bunnies, like I heard somebody say on here had me cracking up. I said, wait a minute, I'll be saying it. There'll be some stuff you say, other people say. Well, y'all both say. Let me not say it like that, because people be thinking, oh, that person's copying for me. Not all the time. Some people talk a lot. Some people walk a lot, talk a lot. And we believe in that some people will talk alike, walk alike, dance alike, think alike, think alike, think and sync. Say it right. Yeah, think about what you realize some things of sort, you know, and that realm of things that know how to play with that kind of stuff with you too. They'll come talking like you, walking like you, think and sync like you. You'll be so surprised. You would. You'll be like, oh, this is so good. You'll be gassed. You'll be like, this is so good, I don't believe it. Until something show you, they live. This is one of the they live ones. One of the they live ones. You know that movie They Live? You ain't never seen that movie, go watch it. When the dude, he knew what was up after a while, but then he didn't really know until you put some glasses on. And that's when he started seeing them they live plucker duckers all moving all around. Playing all around like people do. That's how I knew that movie's true. Is that every movie I ever saw and that act like in sync with real life, I said, oh, this movie's a real movie. Like, it ain't just no movie. Truman Show, all kind of movies. Matrix. I'll be here all night, Terminator, Total Recall. I'll be here all night telling people movies that they think it's just a movie, but it's real life. Anyway, I think I said enough for now. Remember now, there's no use to following us so hard, watching us all up and around every year. Because if you ain't supposed to go, whether with us or without us, there's no use in sticking so close, or even trying to. Because you're not. Because y'all not. Alrighty then, have a good old night. Funny bunnies, Pluck of ducks, good people, bad people, whatever in between, Indian and bad. Try to have a good night. And for the ones that like good things, have a good night. One, peace, salute to the real ones.